Hello, this is Callie with craftingcallie.wordpress.com. I'm excited to show you today the Zig Clean Color Real Brush Markers. As you see here is exactly how Jennifer McGuire displays hers in her tutorials, and that was exactly how I wanted to store my Zig markers. So I wanted to show you a little bit of the process today. Here's what the box looks like, and you can really store these markers in the box. There really is enough support in there to hold your markers either vertically or sideways. But I got these Deflecto desk cubes from Amazon as well, which is what Jennifer McGuire also recommended for hers. So I followed her advice and decided I would like to store it that way too. So I wanted to show you here all of the markers come wrapped individually, and they're kind of a pain. I did struggle with a lot of them. Not all of them came off as easily, but what you do is you twist the cap at the top and then you pull off the top portion, and then it's easiest to just pull off the cap so that you have a place to hold, and then slide off the rest on your right hand with your right hand. Here I am making the swatches for the top of the pins, and initially we are creating a watercolor. I'm doing this on watercolor paper so that I can add some water with my aqua marker, and I'm going to let that dry, and once it dries I'm going to punch that out with a standard punch or a hole punch. And I'm using some multimedia matte glue. I think on my previous video I said this like 6 different ways, but it's multimedia matte glue. And so I'm using a little drop of that to glue on these dots, and then once it's done drying I color half of it in with the original marker. So from the top view you can tell what it looks like when you watercolor with these markers, and then the solid color or its original color as without water. So I think it's a great way to display and to see your markers from the top. The bottom of these markers also have color, so you typically don't look at the bottom, but so this is a great way to view these from the top, and so I'm going over the top of them with glossy accents just to give them a little bit more protection, and it just displays so nicely for us. And right now I just have the 60, and there are a total of 80 markers, and I like these cubes so much that I did get 2 sets for my distress markers. I had the hardest time deciding how to store my distress markers, and so I was really grateful to be able to find that desk cube. The Zig Clean markers are 6 inches and the distress markers are 7 inches, and those cubes are 6 by 6, so they hold the distress markers pretty well too. Now real quickly I wanted to use this product for you, so I decided to use these markers to create a watercolor background. So I'm making a card that's 4 by 4, and this watercolor piece of paper here is a Canson piece of watercolor paper that's cut down to 3.5 by 3.5, and I'm just going to use 3 pale pink colors to brush on some color essentially. I'm not really coloring, as you can see it's just very sloppily placed on, and I just wanted to show you how easy it is to use. So once I slap the brush markers on there, I am going to use a watercolor brush with just water, and I'm just going to run water over the top of that and watch it blend. It just blends so beautifully, and the effect afterward looks just like regular watercolor art as you would with other mediums like distress markers or whatnot. So once I'm done doing this, I'm going to heat set it with my heat tool on a high heat setting, and I just keep flipping and rotating my paper to prevent the warping and to get it to dry more flat. So once that's done drying, I'm going to set that aside and work on the next step of the card, which is a little vellum banner that I want to prepare. So I have a piece of vellum, and I'm going to bring in my dot stencil, and I am going to pounce on some Stays On White ink using a little sponge, and I'm going to again dab that on and going to heat set that. So I'll just let you watch, and I'll be right back in a few seconds. So once my vellum is prepared, I am going to cut a banner out of it using my banner framelits from Stampin' Up. And off camera there, I'm measuring how big I want it. So I decided to go with the third size down from the smallest banner. And then this is actually two sets of the little yellow bicycle brand of word dies that I got from Hobby Lobby. They were really inexpensive, and I just love how small and cute they looked. So I got two sets, and they all say different things. But anyway, we are going in now with some feathers from a Stampin' Up! Set called Four Feathers, and it comes with matching dies. So I am stamping these in crumb cake Stampin' Up! Ink, and then I'll die cut those. And I'll do that off camera. So once I have all those pieces done, I'm going to adhere all my pieces together, and you'll just see the process here. I layer it with a black layer, and then I'm going to put the watercolor piece on top of that, and then I'm going to angle my banner and set that on top as another accent piece. And then I'll add my I'm going to add the adhesive there on the little rounds so that you don't see the adhesive. But then I'll also use my ATG gun to adhere these feathers to the card. And then the last and final step is to adhere that love die cut word. So at first I was going to try to run my ATG gun adhesive over it, but I decided to get that multi-media matte glue again and squeeze some on the back of that and glue it to the top. So that is all, and I just thought that was a cute way to create a card using these pens. And sorry for the rushed video. I really had not planned on making a card, so I just threw this together at the last second to add a little bit more to the initial organization video that I had planned. So I hope you've liked this card, and I hope you enjoyed my little organization tutorial there. I'm sorry it was kind of rushed, but I really love how Jennifer McGuire stored hers, so I decided I would do the same. I wanted to show you also that you can do some brush lettering with these markers. I was just playing around here. I am no professional, but anyway, I just wanted to show you that you could do that. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you again next time. Bye.